Long overdue, but I finally got an appropriate crate to hold all of the artwork of the past as well as the future for Bad Company. I'm going to label it right here. Big shout out to the person who will remain anonymous that donated this to Omni Bazaar. You are a gentle person and a scholar, and we will not forget your contribution. So let's go ahead and get started carefully loading up all of the Bad Company stuff that will be designated to this bin. I'm gonna work on that later. That's one of the psycho twin sisters from Japan that grandma recruited. This is the older sister. No, wait a minute, no, this is the older sister. The older sister is the one that's short, and the younger sister is the tall one. Both of them are psychopaths. Let's see. I'm going to keep them arranged as in all the ones that are complete. I'm going to put in here, and then the ones that are not complete or the ones I want to touch up on or something, I'll just like keep more towards the surface. And let's see now. This is the other sister, yeah. Maybe I went a little bit too overboard with the face paint. But she's supposed to look like a zombie. That's Mom, aka the Colonel, aka Alice. As you can tell from that look, she's someone that doesn't fuck around too much. And this is her. Yeah, that's her full body. So, yeah. Let's see. What is this? What is this? Oh, this is the map. This is the map of the war games. This is a map of how everything got started with how everything got started with, this version of Bad Company. So, yeah. Let's see. That's the Major when they came and picked her up. It was Four Eyes and who was that in the bit? That's Four Eyes. So, but usually the person in the ghillie suit is Four Eyes. But Four Eyes doesn't smoke. She does have like a flamethrower that she'll burn you with, but she doesn't smoke. So oh god dang it. Figure it out later who the hell that is. Yeah, now that's Four Eyes. So. This little. Yeah, this is the Major. It's another picture of the Major. The Major is actually very short, y'all. She's like only like 5'3", So that was the picture when she went to court. I had to do a whole lot of narration to all these pictures that I've done, guys. But yeah, this is where she went to court, and they basically just told her that, she's going to have to be held accountable for the crimes that she did. Even though technically, once you get into the story, you're going to realize that wasn't all the Major's fault. Y'all just using her as a scapegoat. It's a picture I was planning on putting in the negative. That was basically We got Four Eyes, Crazy Eyes, and then Blue Eyes. Oh, I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. That's Crazy Eyes. That's Blue Eyes, and that's Four Eyes. A little rough sketch of Blue Eyes and Four Eyes. Put that in here. I'm still planning on working on those, so I'm going to put those on the outside. And I'm going to get a folder or something to put all like the little smaller pieces in. But yeah, let's see. It's the entrance to the Bad Company boat, La Cremusa. And, you know, it's not finished. But of course, you guys can tell that. So I'm going to put that on the side. I'll put that over here. Here's another model of the boat. Where the torpedoes go, the anchors, lights, you know, and yeah, when the boat submerges, it goes down to like around right here, you know, so yeah, that's the engine and communication and stuff. I gotta add more detail to it, as well as add some color, you know, so give it some more pop. Yeah. The La Cremusa. That's what it's called. That's just the title of a Bad Company. You know, originally, if this was actually an animation, I wanted to come in and just scroll across like that while there's various other images in front, you know. I was thinking about actually changing that too. I might add some white to this, so I'll probably keep that out to the side. This is Grandma, aka the Admiral. I try to give her the facade of like a hardened soldier. You know, Grandma is bedridden. Because basically they believe she got hit with that Agent Orange back in Vietnam. So yeah, there's that. And, you know, she has the hospital thing around her waist, shotgun shell. She has a couple of wounds and stuff in her as well. That book that she's holding is the Bad Company book that has all the Bad Company members in it. You know, she got a seat, she's hooked up to an IV, she's got a gun behind her bed as well as a grenade launcher and a stick grenade. So she will blow you up. Yeah, First Fleet Admiral Alberta Soulflower, aka Big Granny Burt, or the BGR. Yeah. That's old Grandma. All the girls, they love Grandma when Grandma shows up. They love Grandma because Grandma gives them stuff. They only get a little bit nervous when Mom shows up. That's the Colonel. Here's all the girls in ghillie suit form. Well, at least the first couple of episodes. 'Cause you guys got to remember, like the members of Bad Company, they come and go. It's like they die. Okay, but you know, we have different members that come in and replace them and stuff like that. So yeah, but everyone, at least one person is going to end up dying on an episode of Bad Company. It may not be the main cast, but it's gonna be something's gonna get it. So yeah, separating all of the unfinished stuff. Let's see. You guys can tell that's Four Eyes holding someone hostage. I got the whole damn thing upside down. That's my problem. Okay, turn around. That's Lucky. Lucky is not going to be in the series for very long. Also got to finish that. That's another burner. No, actually, no. She has. That's Trench. That's Trench, aka the Machine. Have to finish that up. Trench is actually going to be with the Bad Company series for a long time. You know. That's Blue Eyes. Hanging upside down. This is the Major, I believe. Yeah, this is the Major. This is the Major. She was in a plane craft, and well, things didn't go like it should have went. Another shot of the Major. That's not how you look at it. You look at it like this. But, you know, once the camera's turned, you look at it, it's like that. Yeah. That's her weapon. This is actually finished, so I'm going to put it over here. It's a picture of Four Eyes. Yep. It needs to be finished up, as well as this one. That's Lookout, and I forgot who that sniper is. I think that sniper's Crazy Eyes, I believe. Is it? I need to start putting like labels on the back so I can remember some of my shit. I'm gonna end up like George R.R. Martin, creating all this stuff and not even knowing. You know, this was a practice sheet. You know, I was practicing with some Bad Company stuff, and I wanted to make it look like it was a photo that was getting burned in the background. Anyway, this, I believe I'm gonna make this into I'm gonna make it into the Major. But the thing about the Major is that no one has ever seen the Major's eyes. You know, we've always seen her nose, her face, her mouth, her cheeks, and stuff like that, but we've never actually seen her whole face. There's MDK here with her gun called the Justice 7. Another picture of the Major. Like I said, you've never seen the Major's eyes. You've never seen the Major's face. You know, who is this? I think that's Loopy. Yeah. I think that's Loopy doing something stupid because that's what Loopy does. Loopy's a little loopy. We have our other sniper right here. I think that's Crazy Eyes. Crazy Eyes is like the, you know, the local sniper for Bad Company. So that's Machine again. Wait a minute. No, that eye patch on the other character was on the other side, so that can't be Machine. Machine's the communications expert. She's the one that's always in the corner in the communications tower with the Major and everybody, and she She rarely ever talks. That was Lookout. I thought that was either Lookout or the Major. I think that's Lookout. Yeah. That's Graves. That's Graves. And those other two right there are just basically just random soldiers I haven't named or whatever, but they're basically saluting everybody on Boot Hill. You know, you might not have a body, but they'll give you a tombstone, and they usually put something on top of your tombstone to explain exactly how you died or something like that. So it's a finished picture of Lookout if I go in here. Same thing with you. I was going to make that the Major because the Major is dainty like this, but at the same time, I think I might do something to that. It might be a different character. Incomplete. That's Crazy Eyes. That's Crazy Eyes she's wearing. That's her ghillie suit variation right there. I forgot who this is. I'll have to look it up later. But basically, it's from an angle where they're in the trees and she's looking down on people. And she's basically got a smoke grenade in one hand and a Tommy gun in the other. Let's see what we got here. This is a picture of the Major. One of the classic pictures that I made. This is another one. That's not the Major. This is someone else. Damn. Hey, this sucks getting old and you can't remember your own damn characters. Yeah, let's see. This is a shot of the Bad Company HQ. That's on land. It's called the Zoo. Since all the Bad Company girls are a bunch of animals, you know, we have to put them in a place called the Zoo. I haven't put anything on those wanted posters or anything yet because, missing, wanted. Those are basically members of Bad Company that are missing and wanted and stuff like that. And, yep. That there. Practically done with this one here. I might refine some more, but other than that, I might think it's pretty much done. Yeah, this is just another variation of the Bad Company, cover. And that's Major in the front. Let's see, that's Cavalry. With her backup troops behind her. Now that's the Major escaping that plane explosion. And I know that this is the Major because, well, she's got that trademark shovel. Okay, I guess we're going to profile pics now. Let's see, I'll put this one. I'm going to put this one right here. And we'll come back to you. That's Grizzly. Is that MDK or Grizzly? It says MDK on the back, but I think this is Grizzly. Yeah, this is Griselda. Yeah, that's Grizzly. And this devious freaking... This is a Hacksaw, aka Nailbiter. The Doc. This is the Doc when she was happy, you know. So. This woman looks like the candy lady, but I guess technically she is. But this is Jackpot. She likes to run scams on people. I made her kind of look like Mae West, or my version of Mae West, so, you know. This is the Major. As you can tell, you can't see her eyes. And the Major's usually always doing paperwork. And why did I put you 3 in here when you're not complete? Put all of y'all right here. Okay. Okay, Major. That's Silence. She don't do too much talking either. That's Tank. That's our jail girl. That's the girl from prison. That's Machine, aka Trench. You know. So, yeah, that's her taking her eye patch off. So, boom. Here. Shit, that's Ogre. Yeah, that's Ogre. And she didn't get that name because her name is Olga. No, they call her Ogre because that's what Grandma sounds like whenever she calls Ogre. Or whenever someone references her. It's like, remember that one person? She's like, who? That person? Oh, her. That's it. Her. Yeah, sounds like ogre, but it's her. I should put an H in there to further confuse people. That's Shrapnel. Yeah. Shrapnel's got shrapnel in her face and it's stuck there. Yeah. And why did I put you guys back in here when I need to put you all here? Oh, this is one of my favorites here. Preach. My favorite religious fanatic. That's this girl here's from Palestine. That's this Killer, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah. Killa. Killa. But, you know, her name is actually pronounced Killa. She's from Palestine. This is Bloody Mess. A Blood gang member. Yeah, Bloody Mess. I think this is, oh yeah, that's Four Eyes. This is a close-up of Four Eyes. And, this is Crazy Eyes. Throw you in here. Alright, and show you guys some more stuff. This is well, not the entire chapter, but basically the current company, and they're all taking that one picture with, you know, the colonel, the admiral, and the major, which are right there. And honestly, I think I messed up a little bit because the major is supposed to be shorter. She's supposed to be way shorter than the colonel. Colonel's like 5'11", almost 6. You know. Major is only like 5'3", 5'4". Everyone is taller than her. That's why she stands up front all the time. And I'm trying to recognize who are these members from just looking at them. That's Four Eyes. That's Doc. That's Preach. I think that's Calvary there. That's Four Eyes. Then, well, anyway. Looks cool. Remember when this was circulating? Yep. See, that's the Major there. There's, Trench. There's a horse back there. It's like Calvary's horse. Let's see. Of course, that's Four Eyes. You guys probably might not believe it, but that's Hacksaw, aka Nailbiter. She looks all dainty and everything from over there, but she's actually a violent punk rock girl. Let's see. Okay, so that's... Oh. You know what, y'all? This actually can get pretty fucking annoying. You forget your own damn characters and shit. Good God. Damn. And that's it for that one. And then I got another one, which basically is the match to that one. Because if you look, I stitched them together. Or at least I tried my best to stitch them together. Yeah. Now here is where you will see the other Bad Company members. Like I said, there's Major, and she's up front. Still can't see her eyes. Then, there's Preach, Calvary. I think that's Killer. Killer's actually a pilot, too. She has experience with that as well. No, wait a minute. No, that's not Killer. Killer's not the pilot. That's Silence. Silence is the pilot. That's Bloody Mess. That's, that's Ogre. Torch. Crazy Eyes. The Twins. I forgot who the fuck that is. But yes, that's another Bad Company member. That's Jackpot. No, yeah, that's Jackpot. That's Jackpot. Yeah. And there's Grizzly. Yeah, Grizzly is hiding behind the sister. Okay. Oh, that's who that was. Okay. I just forgot who the fuck her name is. Damn. This is just like another, almost kind of like a Mount Rushmore, but not quite. And, I just did it like that to make it look kind of like, It's kind of like it's an insert that would happen in the middle, like at the 15-minute mark at a 30-minute television show. You know, I was trying to go for something like that. But anyway, it's been 30 minutes. And it's time for me to go ahead and put all this stuff away. Interested in some more information about Bad Company? I'm working on that, as we speak, okay? It's just taking a while. But, yeah. Let me go ahead and get to putting most of this stuff up. You guys take it easy. And tune in next time. We might go over the Soulflowers. Or we might go over CQW. Or we might go back to New Tulsa. Don't know. We're going somewhere.